I'm always in that house. I'm always in that room.
A lot of people in the comments of that video are bashing into this girl for staying in this relationship when she can't let go of the fact that this person cheated on her, you know, saying things like, when you stay, that's what you get. Like, it's like you can't just keep bringing it up. The thing is, though, is that I bet that when she found this out and when she made the choice to forgive them, she thought she could get past it. She thought she could forgive them. You know, I've never been cheated on, but I've been betrayed in other ways, and denial is like one hell of a drug. You know, it's one of the stages of grief for a reason. It is very common in the direct aftermath of a betrayal like that to pretend like nothing happened, that everything is normal. But then as time passes, it sinks in and it dawns on you that things won't go back to normal because normal is gone. You now need to build a new normal. And that's where the other person comes in, because they also have to make a commitment to get to this new normal. And a lot of times they don't want to do that. You know, they were perfectly happy to pretend it didn't happen. They don't want to face what they've done. And this is where the idea comes in that like you shouldn't talk about it anymore, which like I kind of disagree with, you know, this idea that when you choose to forgive somebody, that means you never bring it up again. That just doesn't work for me. And to be clear, I agree with the concept when there has been an active effort to repair the damage. Like the other person has done absolutely everything that they can to take accountability. And, you know, if you still can't get past in that scenario, you need to leave. Like if you're still bringing up in fights like 5 years later, you need to leave. But a lot of times it'll be like you'll have a conversation maybe once, twice, and then it just kind of sits there and you don't talk about it. And you guys just pretend like everything's normal when nothing is normal. You know, you're in pain. The other person's pretending you're not in pain. You guys are both screaming for air, but nobody can open a window because then you actually have to face what happened. And you slowly come to the realization that you can't get past it, that like whether you choose to stay or go, it's going to hurt and there's no real benefit to staying. And that is the point of no return. You know, I remember the moment that I realized that my person didn't want to do any of the work to actually fix it and didn't want to face what they had done. And I just couldn't be around them anymore. But it took me a few months for me to get to that point because I was so desperate for what happened to have not happened. So yeah, maybe she shouldn't have stayed, but like, you know, she's just a person who was in love with somebody and wanted or wants to believe that, you know, things that she can get back to that normal, you know, like that's not a fault of hers. You know, the person at fault here is the one who cheated. I don't think we should hold that against her. But here's the thing, right? I'm also of the belief that everything that I did in those few months should be struck from the record. You know, that wasn't me. That was the monster that person created. Anyway, do you want me to stab him? Because like, I'll do it. I have a lot of pent up rage and I figure, you know, he doesn't know who I am. So how will he know that you sent me? You know, DM me. We can sort it out.